Precious souls, welcome to our happy space. Let's find out what your higher self, guardian angels, spirit guides, and ancestors want you to know today. Some of you are over-preparing for something, just came through. Not sure what that is. Over-preparing. Getting caught in the details. What's this all about? Self-sabotage just came through. I'm hearing, stop it. You're just perfect just the way you are. Let it go. Let it go. Just show up. Do your thing. What is this? Spirit, come through. Oh my gosh. So it's a reading about literally trying to be over-prepared. There's anxiety because you're worried about how things are going to go. Okay, this is future. Stress comes from looking at the future. Too hard, trying to, control the details. But we're creating the future in each moment. So they're saying, just show up. Get that started. Take a first step. This is so cool. All right, what's your challenge? What's the challenge, Spirit? I'm seeing reflections. Let me feel into this. Everything outside of you is merely a reflection of how you feel on the inside, especially when there's passionate emotions involved. So start seeing you through the eyes of how other people view you. And you'll have no problem. Just show up. It's your energy. There's something. You are the gift. You are the gift. Just showing up and you're ready. You don't have to have preparation. You don't have to have everything just right. So your challenge is just to complete it. Just show up. Just put that piece in. You have everything you need. Your very essence is so beautiful. It's so wonderful. It's everything that needs to be. Subconsciously, what do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, you're still compromising. You're still trying to be what other people want you to be. Your inner gifts are enough. Well said, Spirit. I love when they're so direct and to the point. You're trying to make it fit for everybody. But what you're not understanding is everywhere that you're placed is exactly the way you need to show up. That will work for everybody. Even the people that get triggered by your beautiful light. So what is it that the collective I'm reading for, what is it that they already know? In their conscious mind, something that you've got really in your conscious mind right now. You're going through a rebirth. Okay, you're getting real tired of trying to appease everybody else, aren't you? You're getting tired of this routine. You're getting tired of showing up the way everybody else needs you to. This lion or lioness is roaring within you, and your inner child just wants to come out and play, get messy, make mistakes, have fun, be you. Makes total sense. Because you are enough, despite what you may have picked up on, believing that other people perceive of you. That's their truth. That's not your truth. You were born enough, you've always been enough, and it's about peeling off the layers of people who've told you that you're not. Ooh, goosebumps. Spirit has a message coming through, and there's at least one of you out there that need to hear this. At least one of this collective. I'm hearing more. Okay, this is going to be triggering for some, and that's what it's meant to be, triggering for some, okay? Feel your way through this. This is part of healing something. So for some of you, it's relationships. For some of you, it's financial, the way you handle your finances, okay? Oh my gosh. So the very people that seem to have such a heavy opinion of you, that tend to peck at you, like, look at you, you can't handle money, or look at you, you're spending this too much, or look at you, you keep pulling in these relationships that are so unfulfilling and they're just wrong. Why are you a magnet to this? Why can't you get it right? Okay? If this triggers you, you know this is for you and this is important. Don't run from this. Do not run from this. The whole point of this message is it's the people that are constantly pecking at you and judging you and trying to determine what's best for you and how you epically failed. They have a huge part in how this culminated in your life. This is a breakthrough. I got goosebumps, guys. This is a big breakthrough for you. This is your moment to realize it is literally the people who've had the most to say, the most judgment, that have had a part in either raising you or who have put these ideas in your head, the way that you behave, everything. They've influenced, thank you, Spirit. They've had a heavy influence on how you do these things, the kind of people that you chase in the past, the kind of people that you allowed in your energy, the way that you settled, the way that you would throw money at things, and whatever it was that was imbalanced. It's not just finances for all of you. It's not just relationships. It's also the way some of you making decisions. Some of you really struggle with making decisions because people have implied or said in different ways that you're incapable. Oh my gosh, these are the ones who actually influence this in you. So they're judgmental, they're seeing the reflection in themselves. And I think some of them, especially their parental figures or people that have even had a part in raising you, that they feel shame, not in how you're doing it, they feel shame in the outcomes of these poor choices or poor direction, because they know deep down inside, their inner self knows that they played a massive part in this. So it's a reflection of, and I'm hearing, wow, spirits coming through. There's like ancestors coming through. They are not impressed with the fact that they're trying to get you unstuck. They're saying, don't you see that you will not make decisions that are better, that are best for these individuals, because you're going to come through this, you're going to heal this, and you're going to say, what's best for me? Knowing that I am enough, knowing my own value and self-worth. If I choose something that doesn't feel good to somebody else, that's their own unhealed aspects. They need to know this is my life. They need to know that this is what I choose for me. Or if I've chosen people that have caused a lot of triggers or abuse or whatever in my life as friendships, relationships of any kind, any connections, it's because there's something you were meant to learn from them, and they kept repeating until you learned. So this was a very big channeled message coming through. It's not just for one, it's for a few of you, and it comes in through different ways. But it's about pulling back your power, calling it back and saying, I'll live my own life. Some of you, it's coming through too. Oh, wow. I could feel that in my throat. You're afraid to speak up because some of you are dependent. Whew, another trigger, guys. Some of you have become dependent on these individuals who continue to judge you and try to influence your decisions in life, right? Some of you live under their roof. Some of you owe them money. Some of you have children with them, or there's strings attached. And don't think for a second that these individuals, even on a subconscious level, have created this codependency aspect so that they have power over your life. But if someone is truly giving you something unconditionally, there should be no strings attached. There should be no corruption or like controlling or power in displaced power. And you can call them on it. In fact, some of you are being called to just finally speak. You saw my throat was acting up. To speak on this and say, why do you feel like you need to control my every aspect of my life? Or if they're constantly at you about, why do you keep bringing these strange people home and trying to date these wrong people? Or why are you spending so much money? People who are trying to control how you live your life. You can call them on. You could say, well, you raised me. Ask yourself. Or, you can call them on it. It is not a horrible thing to do. And no one should use your needs, your basic shelter, your financial, whatever it is. No one should use your basic needs in life to hold them over you so that they get to impact your life. This is a time of deep healing for you. I got goosebumps. Your ancestors know you've got this. You've been tested with this, and some of you for years, decades. It's about breaking through these and saying, what if I do want to do something totally different than you like? Does that mean you're going to kick me out? What if I do want to do this? Does that mean you're going to disown me? Thank you for showing me where you stand in my life, and I will move forward. And cutting those ties, sometimes it's because it's to trigger those who've influenced you in this way. It's to show them that holding things over people's heads and creating this codependency or, abuse of power and authority, that they need to heal beyond it. And maybe after they heal, you'll be back in each other's lives. But it's like an upheaval. I'm seeing like they're tossing and fluffing the soil for this beautiful fertile ground. You're tired of the stagnancy. You're tired of the stagnancy. And this lion or lioness is roaring within you going, I'm being reborn. I don't care if I'm 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old. I'm starting anew. This is the first day of the rest of my life. I've got goosebumps. Like, woo! Okay, so yeah, riding through this birth canal, it's a little tricky. It's a little uncomfortable, right? You will come out the other side feeling so renewed, and for the first time in your life, finally calling back your power and saying, I make the choices in my life. If I want to take my sweet time, if I want to go a different route, if I want to stop doing what you had me doing altogether, this is the day I do it, and I do it for me, and that is not selfish. It's finally stepping into your power and doing what you were always meant to do in this life. Woo! I see celebrations going on in the spirit realm. Look at this. They're throwing the cards out now. Wow. They want me to take this. I saw it peeking out earlier. It's, sometimes we get called to just crawl into this beautiful little cave, and we call it, doing the introspection, doing the work, getting away from them all. Okay, whether this on a vacation or whether this is just in your own little room and saying, do not disturb. I'm introspecting. I'm going in. I'm doing my thing. I'm shutting off my phone. I'm not answering the door. I really just need some time for me. And saying that, I'm hearing, what is it, mental health, like finally grounding yourself and saying, this is about me, okay? I'm not going to allow you, wow, this is really heavy what's coming through, but I will say it as Spirit saying it. I will not let you be the death of me before my death, before my time is due. So I will not allow, there are parents. Ooh, I'm seeing parents that are literally killing their own adult children because they've kept them small for so long, because they've kept them sheltered so long. They don't want them to succeed, but they're the first ones riding their butt going, why aren't you doing this faster? Why aren't you here yet in life? Why aren't you with this? Why aren't you? And it's just this constant pecking that is like draining the life force energy out of their own children. This is heavy, heavy. It's about turning in and saying, I'm taking some time for me. I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay? And it doesn't matter how much or what is being held over your head. Finally breathing life back into your body and saying, what do I want? If I didn't have all these influences, if I had all the money in the world, all the freedom, all anywhere I wanted to go, what would I want to do? Because before I die in this life, I am waking up. Oh gosh, this is really big energy. In the near future, you're being asked to take this momentum, this passion. I've got goosebumps on goosebumps, and run with it and be creative. Don't say I'm limited because like these individuals said, I'll always be, this way, or I will always struggle to make these decisions for myself, or I will always, no, get that right out. I don't even want to breathe that into existence, because what we speak and believe about ourselves becomes our truth. What I see in you, you beautiful angel, is this creative side that's never been allowed to really flow, to come to life, to have freedom of expression. It's always been all of these heavy burdens placed on your shoulder, the shoulds. The shoulds. You should do this. I should do that. No, you're cracking something open. I can feel this energy. This is like a very deep reading, guys. I'm seeing color. I'm seeing color behind me. I'm seeing color in the card. I'm seeing color all around. It's like your life has been black and white and gray, and you're taking this pen and you're going, I'm doing it. Shh. I'm writing this. I'm creating. I'm allowing this existence to truly reflect who I am inside. And if no one approves of it, the right people will when it's time. But first, I have to shine. I have to quit compromising myself to appease everybody else who's done nothing but take from me. You've been harvested of that beautiful life force energy because they don't want to do the work or healing. No more. I'm seeing no more. Talk to the hand. This is old, but talk to the hand. Like I see these beautiful force field walls around you that say, I'm going in right now. So-and-so is not available for communication. I'll come out and I'll let you know when I'm right with myself. And it has nothing to do with the burdens you're putting on me at this time. Yeah, you're being asked in this moment to rebel against the conforming to everybody else's shoulds and coulds and woulds, and you must. See how you're breaking the chains. You're really busting through, and carrying that torch. Thank you. Wow, your ancestors just came through. Ooh, they're like, we took the torch this far, but we could not break these chains. Take the torch. Run with it. See that torch? Light the way for others after you come out the other side on how to break through these conforming to these programs and pulling these labels off, going, no, I'm not really. I'm seeing people, this is, slow it down, Spirit, because this is like coming in fast. People who have spoken for you. No, they're not interested in going to that. You know, they're introverted. These are people that have tried to keep you small so that they had some life force they could drain off somebody because they didn't want to be alone. They wanted you to be conforming. I'm hearing, ooh, submissive to them and their needs. No. If their identity was wrapped around being a handler to you, controlling your every direction in life, they've got to do their own healing. And it's okay to cut them out. Cut them out. Look at the chains. Bust them out. That bird represents all the possibilities that have always been available to you in your life that you've been blinded from. Literally a blindfold over your eyes. Don't let them see their true potential because they will leave me. Well, go satisfy yourself. You don't need to handle my life anymore. I am a grown adult. I'm seeing I'm a grown adult. I will do things my own way. If I want my life to look a different way, that's because I was here. I'm here to do this, and I will do this. All right. Woo! Spirit says get out there and don't try to, change the world all in one day. They're saying take your sweet time, but make every moment extraordinary. You have this essence, this energy about you, this light that shines so brightly that everywhere you are, that's why these people wanted to tap into you and control your every move, is you have this light about you that makes everything extraordinary. That's why everybody really keeps trying, even though your handlers are like, no, they don't want to do that. They're not that type of person. They want to go do that. They want to stay home with, mommy, daddy, or no, they need to stay here with their family and just stay indoors. They're not extroverted enough. They don't have confidence to go do that. They can't handle that. Don't put that on them. Woo! I'm seeing like so much mental heavy clouds, and it's like you're just finally removing them. Whew. Spirit is saying that you're standing in your own way of directing your life force energy to what you really desire and literally creating it in your life. Like you're the manifester, and you've been manifesting for everybody else based on these narratives that they play. Oh no, that's just so and so. They don't really like to do that. Don't put that on them. We'll just keep them in their room shackled. You know what I mean? Like this is what I'm saying. Like this person's like living under the stairs. They get fed and they're just like dead inside. This is not who you're meant to be. You are not meant to be someone who just conforms to what everybody else wants. You've got this intensity, and you haven't even started to crack into this. But people have been feeding off this for their own comfort for way too long. So don't stand in your way anymore. Start focusing your energy on something brand new that lights you up. Get out of that dark little cave, that space. When you're ready, after you really look at the things I just triggered you with, all right? Once you look at where they really came from and how it came from unhealed people that for generations even have, undergone this. And they think because they're better than the generation before, or they're a little more adaptable, more healed, they think they're doing a fantastic job. There are things that need healing, and you cannot force other people to see your perspective. We all have different perspectives, but you have a right to live fully in your own perspective. This is the key card coming out. This is going to be big. I can feel it. Oh, I can feel the angels all around me. There's so much love. Oh my gosh. I can feel this right down to my toes. What's the key, Spirit, for this beautiful collective that just want to break free of all this, what am I here, rhetoric? Does that fit even in rhetoric? I don't use that word. Is that an old old world word? Say that 5 times fast. Yes, get out there and participate. Come out of this little dark space where you believe you have no worth, no value. You are needed. You are needed in this group. There's something you are meant to bring into the world, and these lower vibrational people that have been unhealed for so long, they want to hold you there. It's like, no. Oh my gosh, what's that Pink Floyd song that just came through? Is it Mama's Gonna Make All of Your something? So I forget what it is. Pink Floyd was one of my favorite bands, but it's been years since I heard it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyways, you guys, I'm literally, do I share that? I'm not belittling. This is what I'm being shown from Spirit is a grown adult. So picture me, okay? I'm a very grown adult, and like I'm sitting in mommy or daddy's lap, and they've got me like a little baby, okay? Like they're holding me and rocking me. right? It's because they want me in this spiritually. They want me, this individual who's so grown and capable and full of light and ready to take on the world, but they want me just, coddled. And it's like, no, don't go out there. It's scary. I'll protect you, but in doing so, some of the tactics used are, you can't handle that, but that's okay because I got this. They just keep you constantly in this codependent dance. And some of them aren't even aware that they're doing it. They're really not aware that they're doing it. Some are, but some are not. And they're just afraid for themselves to not have that identity wrapped around, I am your caregiver or I am your handler. This is relationships too. This is even friendships. It's like, oh, you always screw that up, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. I got you. I understand you. You're in my safe space, This was a heavy message, but it was so invigorating because you are truly meant to shine in this world. And I feel like a lot of you are already starting to feel this stir, like, bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're ready to receive everything that's actually due to you. You're tired of people tapping in like a giant straw into your life force energy and keeping you small. But you need to do this, or you potentially did. Thank you, Spirit. They're saying you've already done a lot of this. Some of you have already started to look at this. Go within in the muck and the shadows and get, your hands in like pumpkin seeds, feeling like this is gooky and gross. And I do not like the fact that I've got to face that most of this is a direct result of me allowing the opinions and judgments of others to influence me. I became reactive. I'll keep the peace. I don't want to set anybody off, so I'll just walk on eggshells, I'll just do as they say. It's just easier. Just shut them up. Whew, that's not going to be happening anymore. Yeah, you're getting direct messages. You are channeling right from spirit. Direct messages, pure consciousness. There's stuff and you don't even know how you know it, but it's like calling you. It's just calling you. It's like someone who hasn't eaten in a whole day and they've been out working in the fields and they smell dinner ready, right? Coming through the windows. It's like, I need to get there. Like these beautiful feelings of like, I'm going to be so satisfied if I just go this direction. You're being called by spirit. It's luring you in. Come on, baby. Come on. I want to show you how good this can get. I want to show you when you're ready. I got goosebumps, man. If there aren't orbs flying in this video, I'm going to check it out later because I can feel spirit all around me so strong. And there's so much love and support for you from your spirit guides. And they said you've waited so long. You've been so strong, but you've been doing it for everybody else. And it's time to do it for you and quit compromising. You know that this is not where you're meant to sit, that there's so much more. I'm sending so much love to you. If there's anything that you need more detailed reading on, all my information's always in the description in all my videos down below. And I'm sending you guys so much love, and I just want you to be strong for you for once and really see how capable you are of confronting these individuals or moving beyond them and cutting them right out of your energy. And it doesn't matter who they are, family, friend, foe. It just doesn't matter. Jobs, whoever these handlers are that are trying to keep you small, they're killing the spirit. They're trying to drain this life force energy and keep it for their own. And it's not fair. It's not going to be happening. If you want to live, you've got to wake up before you die.